Open. I'm sure he's going to be good.
You know the Norwegian Championship, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. How many players are in it every year?
Well, I was
What do you
there.
think?
I was there in Dublin for the Irish Open.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. Here we go. Action.
Wallis have kings there.
So Kessanen with the Open to 60k.
But now Wahl going to make a show here now, I think, because he won't Kessanen.
Yeah, he will just call, I believe. Kessanen will be folding his hand anyway. Ace 10 definitely not playing well enough against a raise and a shove and an overcall.
Or Kessanen see the value in it.
Nah, not gonna happen. I like this shove from Timmis. He's just very unfortunate here to run into kings behind.
Yeah. Hello, he's a flip.
You think?
Of course.
You think?
You're going to have a lot of outs, at least two.
Okay.
I like my position like that.
Yeah, with fives.
Yeah. I'm there every time. That's why I not play. That's why I not play the tournaments anymore. So, but it's fun. It's fun.
Guys, Anders loves the game. Yeah, he will call.
Yeah. Oh, you roll the kings.
Now Kiosti will of course let it go. Kessanen I expect to fold pretty quickly here.
And then Skolem, you sit there. You know what I folded the pre-flop. Yeah.
I mean, there's no way he puts it in here with ace 10 off. Now Timmis is going to get the bad news. He is going to need to find one of the remaining fives.
He's coming.
He does have a live diamond flush draw.
That's correct.
Now he is drawing to a 5, or he will be our 9th place finisher. And it is good game. Unlucky to Timmis.
But why does Skolem fold? He hit the ace. Hello. I have to talk with him. Oh, just kidding. Just analyzing here now.
Let's go.
You know the guy?
Take it away.
Espen on the left there.
Yeah.
They run a very good poker club in.
I thought you said he was a raspberry. I thought you said he was a raspberry for.
No, he is not. That's Skolem, yeah. But it's not. It's like a social club. Social poker club. You see his brand there, Midtfjell Casino. Yeah. So it's like a very social, very guys, and some women can go and escape from the normal life.
Yeah.
And just play poker. As you know, in Norway, it's legal to play poker. It's legal to play poker, but you can't. You cannot put too much money on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
let me say it like this.
Vaxdal is in trouble. I will tell you this for sure.
Yeah.
Now Vesemilla.
Lucky sevens.
Vesemilla will probably 3-bet here to get it in. Makes a lot of sense. I think he will re-raise. He recognizes that Vaxdal only has 15 big blinds behind, so he wants to get this heads up all in. He does indeed. I actually really do like the way Vesemilla is playing.
Now we have another beautiful lady behind there. It's the tournament director.
Anders, you're relentless.
Huh? Her name is, I think it's
Paula. I'm trying my best. What can I do?
Who is Paula?
She says that
Your
you need to tighten the leash on you.
Ex-wife?
No.
No wife?
Don't have one.
No ex either?
No ex or no wife.
No, that's one.
Nobody loves me.
I wonder why.
What a time to
Why
be
you
alive.
sit here? Why are you not in the town?
I've got a job to do, Anders. Focus.
Oh, you get paid.
Try and focus on this hand.
Yeah, but they are thinking. Hello. Sure.
No more. So Vaxdal has a decision to make. This is either all in or fold. Now he does recognize that Vesemilla is an aggressive player, but with him raising in first position and Vesemilla 3-betting in second position.
He's coming.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this.
Oh, he could almost take it back.
Of course he gets snap called.
No, but lucky 7. Lucky
Pressure
sevens.
is
lucky
on.
Sevens. We need a 7.
He needs a 7 ball, or Vesemilla will top the 3 million mark.
Can I get some odds if a 7 come?
He does have the live diamonds.
Come on, 7.
Oh.
Okay, we need 2 7s.
And that is it for Vaxdal. Unlucky, sir.
That's sad.
Very good run. He is our 8th place finisher.
That's a good
Update me on the payout.
Coming. 6th place. And we can take the money. Let's see what she got. Let's see. We have to be faster now.
So John Keita is still in the hunt?
He's still.
Okay.
Mariette, she got
20K.
3,433 euro. And now it's 5 people left.
Yeah.
And the top price, as Mr. Andrew said here, it was like 20K, 20,100
nice.
again. Why the 100? Yeah, we have to find out.
Yeah.
We have to find out.
20K, right, for a 300
That's
entry?
nice.
That's very nice.
Really nice. And the name...
Sorry to interrupt, it's a big moment.
Oh, yeah,
now, Skulum may have to call here. This is going to be close.
You do.
So we have an open from Kiosti with the 8-9 off. Not a big fan of this raise, but he does have a tight image, maybe looking to take advantage of it.
I got a message from the ladies here.
Here we go.
I have to go up now, soon.
Sure.
Give me 20 more minutes or something.
Now, Skulum, this is a 14.5 big blind shove from Mikkonen. Skulum, this is close. This is close decision. Now, pair of fives.
He will call.
Yeah, but he knows that at best it's a coin flip.
Yeah.
But we know that you like a coin flip. He is going to call. Here we go.
Here we go.
So, Mikkonen, tournament life at risk.
Red or black flop?
Black. Hey! What did I get? 50?
Yeah. No, then we'll break even then.
Yeah, we're break even. Oh, and he does hold. And Skulum does eliminate Mikkonen. And Skulum delivers the knockout blow. Nice hand. Good run to Mikkonen. Let's give him a little clap. 7th place finisher. He kind of had his hands tied at the final table. No real spots. Gets his money in with ace king suited. What else can you do?
And 7. Yeah, analyze the hand, Andrew. Come on.
Try my best, you know.
Oh, they don't.
Well, you know, as we get more short-handed, you're going to see more clashes in theory. Players.
You saw the cameraman behind there. They are making a documentary of Coolbet. It will come out soon. It will be great. It will be great. And the cameraman there is Mr. Emil. Emil Løkkeberget for the Swedish. Løkkeberget. Yeah.
I'm leaving that to you. Now
he sent his sister up in flag booth. Flag stall. Yeah.
We might see another 3-bet here.
Oh, there's a lot of red cards out there.
There is.
You see? Oh.
No, he doesn't like to let it go. Skulum. Weisemiller will be folding this hand. Kessinen is really short. Now this is going in. Oh no, like this is going all in.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's going to call.
I'm all going to call, of course.
Now Kessinen at risk.
Let's see the flop.
So what do I need? I need red.
You need red.
Okay. Kessinen is at risk. 482k in the pot. He's got in as a very good, very dominant favourite.
Yeah.
He is. It's queen 4. It's not red. But he has a queen. Hang on. Now Kessinen needs. He is gone. Good game, Kessinen. He's our 6th place finisher.
Good.
The open.
I mean, you know, Weisemiller knows the history between the players. Maybe he knows that Val isn't going to get out of line too much. Skolum's going to be all in here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and it goes with the suited ace 7.
Let's see if someone can pick up something to call.
Nope. Maybe the big blind. We shall see.
Ghost is going to muck his hands.
Oh, yeah. Luha Kurta is going to call his hand for sure. And here we go. Skulum in a coin flip to try and get back into this matchup.
And this is what we call a dirty flip.
He's a very, very small favourite. 2% favourite against the queen 10. Oh, and that is a disaster of a flop.
He needs a specific
Needs
tongue.
an offsuit ace. Oh, and he gets it.
But he gets the,
no.
But he gets the club.
Oh, Anders.
And Anders is making it rain.
He's made it rain, guys. Congratulations, Kahan.
That's a pretty big
I feel like they're maybe talking about it here. Maybe I'll have a little listen.
It'd be interesting to see, what the tournament director would say about it. I don't think that there's anything suspicious or dodgy going on, but just as a general rule, guys, just a bit of advice, like if you have the nuts on the river, you should probably raise.
Yeah.
And not just call. And that advice is free. That's free advice for everyone.
Now Kiosti feels like the wheels are maybe coming off just a little here. Again here, probably better served to 3-bet shove this hand. We have around 17 big blinds against an aggressive raiser. You know, it's you put yourself in very awkward situations here when you peel with this hand. Also giving Weiselmail the price to come in with his 3s.
So how many big blinds does Kiosti have here?
Yeah, like 17 bigs to start the hand.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wow. Weiselmail just flopping at the world. Flops a full house.
Yeah, and he checks.
Yeah, Kiosti's putting himself in some awkward spots these last few hands.
And if
Val's going to see that.
I'm not sure I like this c-bet from Val.
I think 3-way against, like Weiselmail in the big blind has to call with lots of hands. Yes. So we fold them out a lot. And Kiyosti, we've seen he's making peels that he probably shouldn't make. I think with backdoor diamonds, this c-bet is okay.
What hand does Kiyosti not continue with here that he's
I mean,
got?
all of the kind of suited queen jacks, jack tens, 9-10 suited. Now, Vezomil is like show tunes going off in his head.
So what do you do here? If
I mean, we just call.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, you have to just call. It's like when we raise, we're literally representing hands like 5-6.
Unless you have a dead read that someone has a 4, and even then you can you still should just call.
I mean, if we raise here, we're representing bluffs like a 5-6, a 6-7, a funky deuce 5 or ace 5 or ace deuce. It decides to turn itself into a bluff. He may raise though. It's certainly not impossible. Vezomil may believe that the easiest way to represent a bluff here is to actually raise the flop, which does make some sense.
The thing is as well, what you've got to consider, Kiyosti's called 135 out of 600k, right?
Now look at this facial expression. That's the face of a man who has already folded.
Yeah,
it really is.
The thing is, Vezomil may be raising here because he doesn't want a card like king or a queen to roll off. If Kiyosti has a hand like 7s, 8s, 9s, he wants to try and get it in on.
Yeah. Now Kiyosti, you can feel his head is probably spinning a bit here. If he puts it in here, he is done. Well, oh my goodness! He's shoving into the nuts!
And he's getting the bad news. And he needs ace.
He needs runner 4-4. Yeah. Oh wow! Or 4-ace would get the job done. I feel for him.
Yeah.
Good game, Kiyosti. Our 4th place finisher. Hell of a run.
Unlucky.
Fair play.
Well played. Still a nice score.
Nice score indeed, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe he gets in the realm of 15k for 4th place. He has made it. He has a stack of 1.5 million, 25 big blinds. We are finally getting a little shallower now.
Look at the ladies all drinking, all enjoying being at the final table. We should be covering that. Never mind this.
Jordy, have a word with the top brass if you like. Hey, Bruce Bruja, ready for scoop tomorrow, Andy? I am indeed. Although you can't play it in Estonia.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're not ready.
I can play a bunch of the other stuff legally. But yeah, I'm going back to Malta on Monday, so I will be getting into the cave, into the grind cave, not the fear cave. The fear cave will not be visited for a while.
Yeah, the fear cave.
But you know what? I'm excited actually. I played a bunch online. Me and Jordy are staying together in Airbnb. Made a lot of runs actually this week. Not getting the love deep still. Hopefully that changes over.
No, it was quite frustrating. There was a few nice runs where we just couldn't go over the line.
7s, 12s, 14s. Always the bridesmaid.
It's all right. As long as you feel like you're playing well and making the correct decisions, it's going to happen.
Absolutely. So we have an open from the Luhakuda. You know what? Everything is just Val's way. Everything. Again, this is just like a bad flop for Luha to continue. He does have backdoor nut flush draw.
He does have the ace of diamonds.
It might entice him to bet,
and it might come into play later on. We'll see. I think we're going to see. I think he's going to bet this spot.
I think he's going to check. I'm going to go with the check. Looking somewhat disinterested in the hand. No, Jordy has got it. Boss. It looks like he's gone big here.
He just has a lot of backdoor.
Now again, right? He's bet pot. I really am not a fan of these. Sorry to cut you off. I really am not a fan of these Val facial tells. Like he really. I don't know if the other players are noticing it, but whenever he has this little grimace, and he's weak every time.
I mean, he does have.
Or drawing every time, at least.
Now, because he's bet so bad, he's just going to call here now.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like shoving here actually.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say.
Like, is your opponent really overbetting the pot with like a 10x here? Typically not.
Well, now he's going to be in a situation where if Loa decides to go pot again or shove the turn. He almost has to have to fold, and Loa checks back. Let's see what the other.
I mean, he's just running like this. He really is. Now, interestingly, Lua having the ace of diamonds in his hand actually could turn his hand into a bluff here. It depends what Val likes to do.
I don't think it's going to get to that stage. Like, I can't see it at that stage.
Question is, will Val check to try and entice some bluffs?
I know,
Natalie working hard in the background, as always.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now Val, will Val go for a check trap? Certainly could, you know.
No, I don't expect him to check it. I think he's going to. I think he's too worried about checking back tens and stuff, you know. Not that the tens will check back.
Sure. I mean, he's gone too big here to be able to induce a bluff, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Here. Tech team.
Danger.
Tech team alert.
Guys.
Tony, if you are around,
we're getting blinded by the lights.
Mr. Tony
here.
Hitrov, if you could come and fix.
It's like we're at a rave now. It's like a strobe light.
If you could. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
what a gentleman.
You look pretty official.
Ah, what a legend. I think there's bits of tape that maybe go on it. Yeah.
Very expensive bits of tape holding it together.
Here we go.
Where's the tech team?
Where is Tony? I don't know. We need a hero.
And is Lua? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I mean, Lewis, think about this here. Do you think he's going to strap on the hero cape here?
I mean, we do, of course, beat Jack 9, Queen Jack, 7-9. But really, like, are we really going to call it off on the river? It's not impossible. There are quite a lot of bluff combos.
And again, I mentioned Ace of Diamonds earlier in the hand. If he didn't have the Ace of Diamonds here, it's a much easier fold. But because he has the Ace of Diamonds, the combos of flushes
are less, for sure.
Especially
and then,
for a raising hand.
Obviously, Luha will be running the combos through his head. I mean, I don't think Val ever shoves a 10 or an 8, really, on this river card. It's super rare that he does so. And what King X does he have? He would need to have a hand like King 2, King 8. He could feasibly do this for value.
So you can tell he's really thinking about this.
I mean, basically, in the long term, Val's value range here is the deuce. He could have some ace deuce type hands.
I reckon.
But I don't know. He might. And flushes, basically. And we do block the nut flush. He could hero it. He could hero it off.
What would you do here, guys?
He does!
God, he's called off.
Did he call?
He's called.
Wow!
Wow.
Good game, Luha Kudar. And he is our third place finisher, guys.
Yeah.
And here we go, a real hand for Sander on the button. 22 bigs deep. Interesting to see if he limps or if he comes in for a raise.
He's decided to raise.
Has raised. Vol in the big blind with the 7-5 completes. Great flop for Sander, excuse me. Flops the double gutter and now turns the nut flush draw to go with
And
it.
it goes check.
Interesting that he elects to check turn as well.
I mean, it's interesting he may have a stone read on him.
He knows he has the best hand for sure. This is just going to go check, bet, fold. He's going to go for thin value. Well, not thin value, easy value, excuse me. He's going to go for a value bet and it's going to go snap fold from Sebastian.
So,
small pot for Sander, up to 2.5 million again.
Sander chips up a little bit, up to 25 big blinds.
So guys, we have been coming to you on a 20-minute delay from the Olympic Park Casino here in Tallinn. This is the very first Coolbet Festival main event. And here we go, Vol now with the Ace-Jack of Hearts.
He's going to put a raise in here for sure.
Sander had the Ace-Jack of Spades a moment ago, as we saw. So Sebastian comes in for a raise. He does. Oh, this could be it.
Yeah, this could be fireworks here.
I feel like the money goes in here every single time. The only question is, will Sander elect to jam or will he 3-bet?
25 bigs almost.
He may just jam here, actually. Definitely
He's
at
not
least
folding.
3-bets. Okay, looks like he's going for the 3-bet call. Now, we spoke about the body language. Look at the difference now when Vol has a real hand. Right?
Relaxed.
No, none of the, like, you know,
none of the
pursing of the lips or eyebrow raising. Yeah. Wow. He's going to jam, right? I think he's going to jam. I mean, Ace-Jack of Hearts, right? Such a monster of a hand, heads up. Oh, it's in.
Yeah, but
here we go.
And we have a flip,
Here we go, guys. We are flipping. So if Sander can hold up, he will get a stack back to around 5 million in chips. Now Sebastian with the ace jack of hearts. Good luck to both the players. He'll be looking for an ace or a jack or a bunch of hearts. Otherwise, Sander will double up and get back in the contest. Here we go.
So Val looking for an ace or a jack.
Here we go. Guys, the winner will take 50,000 euros.
And this is as tight as you can get.
This is classic, right? The classic flip situation.
Yeah.
Can Sebastian get there? We will see. Sander in good spirits, it looks like.
There's the trophy. Oh, there's Frankie in the background.
I believe now, guys, whenever there's an all-in, they're gonna pause the action so they can film it or whatever. I don't know for the for future streams or future TV coverage.
Yeah.
And there you can see our cameraman on the scene. Here we go.
And let's see what happens here.
4.9 million in the pot, guys. Here we go after the flop. Ooh, and it's a jack high flop. Sebastian takes the lead.
See how the percentages flipped massively on the left-hand side.
Sander, 9-1 underdog now. He's gonna need runner straight or to find a 9, or it's game over. Oh, Sebastian improving to trip jacks.
Doesn't change much. He still needs a 9.
9 or it is all over. The river. And that's it. It's a 3.
Yep, no help.
And Sebastian Wahl is our
the champion.
The champ.
He's the champ.
The champ of the very first. Hey, give him a round of applause. The champion of the very first Coolbet.
Well done, Sebastian Wahl.
Main event. Sebastian, congratulations to you, buddy. And wow, he takes home, guys, 50,000 euros and a little bit of change, plus the 5,000 euro Vegas package.
We've got to give a shout out to Wiesmal as well. He played great.
Absolutely.
And he still takes home 33,000 euros, which is